Hey everybody, it's that time again. Yeah, we're making 100 more runes. I've been farming hard, obviously, to be able to make these so often. I'll do, as I said, usually I make 100, sometimes I make 110, depends how many we throw back. Probably gonna make 110. But point being is I make it once I hit enough to make 100 exactly. If we're lucky enough that we get to keep, you know, over 53 of these runes, we won't be able to do the last 10, but otherwise we will, and we should just get right into it because these last way too long just due to how they get made. So anyway, we'll get right into it. I'll try to explain very shortly which runes I like, which ones I don't, maybe a general idea of what I think a rune should be used for. You're welcome to hassle me in the comments if you think I threw away a rune that you would have kept, and vice versa. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so we got some swifts right off the bat. A swift slot 2, we're mostly looking for speed. We did get speed, so this actually has some potential. That's pretty nice. So this actually turned out pretty bad. So I'm actually gonna sell it because crit damage, no crit rate. It's actually rolled kind of okay, but not great. Shield slot 5, mostly rolling it for speed. Didn't even get efficiency. This is nothing. Flat defense slot 2. Okay, slot 4 or slot 5 shield. Again, rolling for speed. Triple accuracy is cool and all, but nope. Destroy slot 4, or I keep calling it slot 4. Slot 5. Again, rolling for speed. This is actually kind of efficient. I still don't think it's usable though. I wouldn't use an RTA, and I don't really do siege, so not too good. Slot 1, looking for speed. Bad rolls again. It's potentially a re-app target, but nah. Let's see. Defense, the substats are bad. 3 flats, so we're not even going for it. Flat defense slot 2, not even speed to try to roll for a quad. Vamp, attack percent slot 6. If this goes super high crit rate or high HP percent, that's kind of okay. So this actually went kind of bad because it's a triple crit rate, but it's low, so it's basically like a double, right? So it's not too good. This one, I don't think I'll keep this in any configuration, but I like that the substats are kind of okay. So this rolled super efficiently. If I put HP percent there, this might be like a Leo-ish kind of a rune. I'm actually going to keep it to look at it later because it's really efficient. We're only missing 5% total here, and then you can HP percent over the resistance, or potentially over the crit rate, because it is a tolerance rune. Okay, I'm actually going to keep it. Despite the fact I don't usually keep siege runes, we're going to keep that one. Okay, so 1 keep, but it's not a very good keep. All right, on to the second set. All right, enhanced slot 2, pretty good substats. I don't think I'll keep this even as a siege rune. Again, it rolled really efficient, but I don't see any use for that. I wouldn't use that. Fight rune with speed. This is actually kind of okay. I'm liking it. So this rolled pretty bad. Okay, I'm throwing it away. Speed slot 5 on energy. Slot 5 energy has speed. We roll it for speed. That's all it's for. This one's just bad. No good stats. This one's also bad, but we're gonna roll it to only +9 because I don't believe in the quad. So no good there. This could be like an offset DPS rune, so let's just see how it rolls. It rolled pretty bad. So no good. Revenge. This is also another potentially offset DPS rune, like for PvE, no good. Attack percent, no good. Substats, no speed or accuracy or anything. Revenge. This is, again, another potential offset. So this is like a high triple, basically, but with a resistance roll. So I don't believe this has any use. I don't think it does. I think we just throw that back. I don't know where I would use that because like the only thing I really need super high attack on is like a Douglas, and he revenges already. So this rolled kind of bad. 1 in everything is not great. All right, so no keeps out of the second one. All right, tolerance, rolling for speed. Okay, well, we did it again, boys. Again on an offset, but that's super funny. All right, so anyway, that's why you roll all these. So there's another quad, slot 1 this time. Seal, if they could roll on slot 6, that would be nice. Okay, so this was a flat, only rolling for quad. No good. This, not really usable. I don't like it. This one rolling for speed. Please don't quad. Thank you. Potentially offset DPS rune. Again, with something like this, you're actually mostly just rolling to see if you quad crit damage. Flat on slot 6 will, no good. Flat on slot 4 intolerance, no good. Rage. We roll for speed or a super high crit damage roll. Okay, neither. Defense, nothing good there. Okay, so 1 keep, and it is a quad, and a good quad too, because we can put attack percent over this one, and this will be kind of nice. This will be really nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't really increase my top speed. I really need some slot 6s or slot 4s, but they're hard to get, obviously. A rage with no crit rate, crit damage, basically no point. Seal, flat slot 2, no good. Focus, no speed, so no good on axe slot 6. Vampire, so this is potentially Douglas if it goes super high attack percent. Okay, it didn't, so rip Vampire Rune. Rage, flat slot 2 or slot 6, no good. Swift on slot 3, speed please, no speed. Will, so this is like a good re-app, and please give me speed. Okay, it didn't. Okay, this is maybe a re-app. I don't think I actually need this. I think I have better re-apps, but we'll mark it for now so I don't have to look at it. Flat slot 2, no speed, don't even roll it. Again, with crit rate, crit damage, you kind of roll to see if it goes quad crit damage, because then you can use it as an offset in PvE. Endure with no speed, no good. Okay, so 1 re-app target potentially out of that set. Flat slot 4 blade, no good. Fatal, no crit rate. Okay, so it's a long shot, but if it has crit damage and it's fatal, you may as well roll it just to see if it quads crit damage. So Nemesis, this is no good. If it goes super high crit rate, then you could maybe use it for like a 0 speed, like Leo countercleave kind of a thing, but whatever. Okay, shield, we're rolling this for speed. It didn't do that, so we don't keep it. Vamp defense slot 6, no good, flat specifically. So this is a potential PvE DPS rune. Again, it needs to go 6, nice. Anyway, if it went all crit damage, that would have been pretty cool. So tolerance with crit rate, slot 6. This is, or attack percent. So this is, again, you can kind of roll this to see if it goes DPS-y, but it probably isn't. So no good. Will, slot 1 with speed on it. Please quad, please, please. Nope, not today. Energy, nope. Well, there is speed, but it's not speed you care about. Determination, no good. Nothing there. Nothing good. Basically, we really only care about speed. Everything else is just coping. Flat slot 4, no good. Despair without speed accuracy, no good. No innate, so it's not a re-app either. Nemesis without speed, but a lot of stats. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna roll it just to see if it becomes like a Leo thing. So this is maybe some kind of, no, I don't think it's even, I mean, it's like a siege rune. I don't really do siege though, so I don't know if I care about this. And it's basically missing an entire roll, so it's actually not even that good. Okay, so we'll get rid of that one, I don't want it. Flat attack slot 6 on blade, no good. Defense, so this, if it goes super high, like super efficient, okay. If it went super efficient, this could have been like an Abelio rune or something like that. We roll this for speed. We hope it doesn't roll speed, basically. Defense, so this is a rage defense percent. This could be used, well, it can't be used. We don't use that. Okay, so despair with speed, pray for the quad. We did everything but quad, sad day. This is HP, flat HP slot 2, no good for anything. And slot 5 with speed. Again, pray for speed. It didn't do it. Too bad. I mean, we're already ahead on speed for this one, so. Determination. Again, we were rolling for speed. I don't think it's too keepable. I mean, this is actually, nah, not on determination. This is nice. It's like a nice roll, but I don't think I would ever use it. I've actually been getting pretty good fatals recently. So using an offset that's not like super high crit damage is really hard to do. Okay, an attack percent, rage, I don't think that's any good. Blade HP percent slot 2, no good. Blade slot 1 without attack or crit damage, nah. I'm not even gonna roll it for the crit rate. Swift crit damage rune. I'm gonna roll it just to see if we get like quad attack percent. Okay, we didn't. Flat slot 2 seal, no good. Fatal defense percent, no good. flat again on slot 2, no good. And an endure without speed on slot 1, no good. Let's see. I don't even know how many we've done, but we're gonna keep going until we can't do it anymore. Okay, so a guard defense percent on slot 4 with speed. We roll it for speed. It didn't do it. It could have been efficient and maybe I would have cared. This one, we pray it doesn't go speed. Good. That's exactly what we wanted to see, so I don't feel guilty about selling it. This is no good at all. Speed innate, just terrible. Okay, potentially good, you know, here's a speed roll. Goes into everything. Endure doesn't get used ever. Once again, pray to the quad gods. So this is one of those runes that maybe you keep, but this is like under a normal triple and it would have to be used offset. So like, and if this were like, say, if this accuracy, so if this flat HP were HP percent and I could change the speed to like defense percent and then maybe use it on Antares, that'd be nice. But I think as configured, it's not that good actually, because it's mostly a PvE sort of a rune, but I'm never gonna actually use it for that. Because it doesn't have crit rate, it doesn't, you know, it's just not that great a rune. These were both bad. Okay, no swift here, or sorry, no speed on the swift rune, so immediate sell. Determination, I don't care. We could probably roll some of these. If I were a siege main, some of these we would probably roll just to see if they roll efficient. But since I'm not, I don't care. Okay, just kind of rolled bad. Like in general, I mean, we're mostly rolling that for speed anyway. Most of these we're rolling just to see how the speed goes, and we don't get it. So this I don't even know why I rolled it, other than it's percents everywhere, so it looks cool. But it wasn't very good for me. This one looks really cool, but it's no speed, so no good. A seal with speed attack percent. So this has an innate, so this is even kind of okay so I'm gonna actually keep this as a re-app target because I don't get many seal runes, and especially not seal re-apps. So this is interesting. This is like a roll for crit damage kind of a thing, or potentially turn into Antares kind of a thing. It didn't do that. The speed roll of it effectively is wasted on those. Please don't go speed. Okay, good. Will without speed, no good. Seal with speed, let's roll it. You love it. Okay, so this is interesting actually. It's kind of a high roll here, so it's missing 2, missing 3. This is good. The crit damage is whatever, so we can put accuracy. I'm actually gonna, I don't think I keep this. It's actually pretty efficient though, but no innate. I think I have better than that, so I'm just gonna toss it. And you don't use many seal sets is the biggest problem. Like there's no reason to keep something like that, because you can make something like that with re-apps in like 5 seconds. Okay, flat endure slot 2, no good. Seal flat slot 2, also no good. Accuracy slot 3 with speed, we roll for speed. It triples crit rate. I don't think this is a keep though, because I have a ton of like higher triples on relevant ones like blade and stuff. So like effectively it's never going to get used offset, and you're not going to actually build it with the main set. Could have been cool, maybe, sort of. Guard with speed. Okay, so this would be awesome. Were this any other set, if this were attack percent, this would be one of those offset ones. If this were attack percent, you'd just use this broken on some PvE unit. But instead, since it's resist, you're not going to use it. Endure, Ack. I'm not keeping it because you don't re-app those anyway. Destroy. This could be like a kinky rune for arena defense or something, but I don't care. Shield, again, don't really care. I could have rolled it to see if it goes like quad crit rate for like slow cleave or something, but it didn't, so get it out of here. All right, this is the last set of 10. This is where all the juice is, aside from the quad that I'm ignoring. Okay, here we go. So determination, slot 3 with speed. It dropped an entire roll. Otherwise, if that were 24 resistance, I would have actually kept this probably. Nemesis without speed, I don't like it. Vampire defense percent, don't like it. Flat on slot 2 fight rune, don't like it. Rage defense percent with crit damage. So I'm gonna roll it just to see if it goes super high crit damage, because then it could be potentially something like for a cleave setup or like a Fermion or something. Flat on slot 4 rage, no good. Nemesis with speed on slot 3, roll it for speed. It didn't go speed, we sell it. Rage, no crit rate, crit damage. I'm gonna roll it for quad purposes, but see, now it's taunting me. It's taunting me with a bad triple. Same deal again, roll it for speed, see what happens. So we quad crit rate on the accuracy rune. So I'm gonna keep this just because it's a quad crit rate. We'll have to use it offset, but this is potentially usable. Like get rid of the resistance for HP percent or crit damage, because you can get like 10 crit damage on this, and then suddenly you might be able to use it somewhere. So that's kind of okay. Quads are quads, and then we roll for one more quad speed. We do not get the quad speed. All right, so that's our 100 runecrafts. Actually, 110 runecrafts. So let's take a look at what we kept. So we kept starting from right here. So we got this one, which is kind of like just a weirdly efficient rune on tolerance, which I don't particularly care about. Whatever. It's kind of okay, but I don't know if I'll actually end up using it. Another tolerance rune, but we get a quad this time. This is fantastic. Let's see if I have, just for funsies, we have 3 legends already. So let's just go ahead and +5 it. Let's go ahead and +5 it. Or +10 it. See, the cool thing about these offsets is that I have all these grinds that I never use. So like I could just come in here and immediately, well, actually I don't have an attack percent gem, but like you just get to like power them up all the way immediately, and it's very fun. So this, I'm gonna go probably craft some gems just to see if I can get this guy pimped out. So this is just a react target. So yeah, anyway, quad, react target, another react target, and then this one, which is another quad on accuracy. So I guess let's just go ahead and get this. Oh, see, another 10. We're just juiced today. I don't even know if I want to do this, because for tuning purposes, I might want to put a different speed on this later. So I'm actually not going to even grind this. And I'll probably put crit damage over. Actually, let's see if I have any from a long time ago. Oh yeah, so let's try to get crit damage over this resistance. A believer. Let's use the other one. Believer. Okay, too bad, but still nice. Anyway, that'll probably get used to offset somewhere. All right, so basically two pretty good runes, 2 quads. I mean, 1 crit rate, 1 speed, and then 1 very efficient rune. Which actually, I guess I'll gem this one out too, or grind it out, just because we might as well. I have all these gems that are all these grinds that I never get to use. That's the best thing about this legend crafting, is that I get to finally use all these grinds that I don't farm. Okay, well, and then this goes, I think this goes attack percent, but I could potentially put speed on it. I could put speed on it, and then because if I get it up to 15 speed, suddenly this is usable. But the thing is I kind of want to put Leo, like use it for a Leo or something like that, because it's just so efficient. Anyway, that's the last one. Thanks everybody for watching. You guys give me the luck, and I'm definitely not propaganda for big quad. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. See you later. See you in the next one, and keep farming, because honestly, farming is so good right now, dude. It's just the amount of good stuff you get just from farming is game changing. So just keep that in mind. Just keep farming. Anyway, thanks again. See y'all later, and have a good one.